Greetings, students. Today I'm going to read about Dolores Clara Fernandez, and she's also known as Dolores Huerta, um, in honor of Hispanic Heritage Month. And yes, I'm still reading about women. So, this section is just actually from her website. She is still alive and doing very well at 90 years old. I believe she's about 90. An organizer is born. Dolores found her calling as an organizer while serving in the leadership of the Stockton Community Service Organization, otherwise known as CSO. During this time, she founded the Agricultural Workers Association, set up voter registration drives, and common vision of organizing farm workers, an idea that was not in line with the CSO's mission. So she created those things. As a result, in the spring of 1962, Cesar Chavez and Dolores resigned from the CSO and launched the National Farm Workers Association. Many times we usually just hear about Mr. Chavez and the work that he has done, which was awesome, amazing, and great. However, we don't really hear much about her role in that great movement. So Dolores's organizing skills were essential to the growth of this budding organization. The challenges she faced as a woman did not go unnoted, and in one of her letters to Cesar, she joked, "Being a now experienced lobbyist, I am able to speak on a man-to-man basis with other lobbyists." Imagine that. The first testament to her lobbying and negotiating talents were demonstrated in securing aid for dependent families, also known as AFDC, and disability insurance for farm workers in the state of California in 1963, an unparalleled feat of the times. She was also instrumental in the enactment of the Agricultural Labor Relations Act of 1975. This was the first law of its kind in the United States, granting farm workers in California the right to collectively organize and bargain for better wages and working conditions. While the farm workers lacked financial capital, they were able to wield significant economic power through hugely successful boycotts at the ballot box with grassroots campaigning. As the principal legislative advocate, Dolores became one of the UFW's most visible spokespersons. Robert F. Kennedy acknowledged her help in winning the 1968 California Democratic presidential primary, moments before he was shot in Los Angeles. And if you've ever seen that footage during that speech, I believe she's in some of those videos or photographs for sure. Throughout the years, she has worked to elect numerous candidates, including President Clinton, Congressman Ron DeLumes, Governor Jerry Brown, Congresswoman Hilda Solis, and Hillary Clinton. I'll just read one more section that I think is relevant. Nonviolence is our strength. This is from that section. Early on, Dolores advocated for the entire family's participation in the movement. After all, it was men, women, and children together out in the fields, picking, thinning, and hoeing. Thus, the practice of nonviolence was not only a philosophy, but a very necessary approach in providing for the safety of all. Her life and the safety of those around her were in jeopardy on countless occasions. The greatest sacrifice to the movement was made by 5 martyrs, all of whom she knew personally. So, I leave you with that on this wonderful day in honor of Hispanic Heritage Month. And let this be a note. If you are able to vote, please do so. Do not take it for granted. There are many, many reasons to vote, not just for your president. We have a lot coming up on this coming election on the ballot when it comes to local and state issues to really kind of tackle. And I know it can be confusing, but I suggest that you reach out if there are organizations in your community and you're not sure. Please reach out to them. I'm also available to help you get through it and uncode some of the confusion. So please do your part in your community and try to be as great as some of these wonderful leaders that we've been discussing. Thanks for watching.